What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Castashin and Sam, otherwise known as BlAzian, and today's video we're going to be reacting to...
Today we're going to be reacting to TVF play Pictures, Season 1, Episode 1. I've already seen this like 2-3 years ago, but this is going to be Conroy and Darren's first time watching, and...
Oh no, Darren's not in this one. Yeah, he died. The biggest risk is not taking any risks. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Mark Zuckerberg.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It's a great job at BlAzian. Fantastic you are. And sir, congratulations for your second round investment too. So, actually, sir, I work for an e-commerce website. I'm a category manager there, and I've been working there for last 3 years.
You can upload your resumes on our career section of our website.
Sir, can I show my work to you sometime, sir? Please, sir, give me one chance, sir.
साले अपनी पार्टी में पीने नहीं देते लोग।
बड़ी 20% का कितना उठाया? 50?
संडे को बिजनेस आउटलुक में आकर देख लियो।
क्या भाटी बोलो ना 60?
ऑफिशियल फिगर है, रिवील नहीं कर सकता।
क्या यार 75, 75? अब 100 मत बोलना यार। फक 100, 100 मिलियन। भाटी आपकी कंपनी का वैल्यूएशन $500 बिलियन है। फक।
अबे तो क्या हो गया? फ्लिपकार्ट से अभी भी 7.5 बिलियन पीछे है।
अरे भाटी यार मेरे कॉलेज का सीनियर बिलियन है। क्या किस्मत है यार।
किस्मत इस वक्त कुछ नहीं होता।
I am.
हेलो सर, I am.
कैट ही दे देना चाहिए था यार।
तू बस मेरी किस्मत को देख के कूदता रहे। 100 बार अपना तूने स्टार्टअप का आइडिया सुना है। सैलरी या गड्ढा छोड़ और मार्केट के ठोकरे खा। किस्मत कैसी बनती है और बनाई जाती है सब समझ में आ जाएगा। अबे ये क्या? पहला, जल्दी कटक।
अरे नहीं भाटी।
बी ऑफ हिम।
अरे एक ही पीऊंगा यार, सुबह 8:30 ऑफिस जाना है।
करना है, चलना।
अरे भाटी बड़ा डिसिप्लिन हो गया हूं मैं। अलार्म की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती है, उसके बजने से पहले।
ऑफिस नहीं जाएगा?
तू यहाँ क्या कर रहा है?
गीजर ऑन किया था, पानी गर्म हो रहा है।
यार मंडल, तू मेरे बाथरूम में क्यों नहाता है यार?
यार मेरे बाथरूम के बाल्टी का हैंडल टूट गया ना।
अरे तो बाल्टी ले जाना यार मेरी अपने बाथरूम में।
एक्चुअली आज शार लेने का बड़ा मन कर रहा है।
क्या काटा है मेरा भाटी, मोकाट ने क्या काटा है मेरा। कितनी मेहनत करी थी मैंने इस ब्राजील के प्रोजेक्ट के लिए। संडे को भी ऑफिस आता था और कम से कम नहीं तो 1000 तो पीपीटी बना दी होंगे मैंने। 5000 से ज्यादा एक्सेल शीटें बना दी होंगी मैंने भाटी। और जब टीम लीड करने की बात आई तो मेरा काट के किसी और को रियो भेज दी। बदला लूंगा मैं भाटी, मैं बदला लूंगा इनसे। मैं इंतकाम भी लूंगा भाटी इनसे। एक बार मुझे फंडिंग मिल जाए, मैं इतना पैसा कमाऊंगा भाटी, मैं इतना पैसा कमाऊंगा, मैं मोकाट को खरीद के ओलेक्स पे बेच दूंगा। भैंचो
तू क्या है?
मैं क्या हूँ मतलब?
तू क्या है?
मैं एग्जीक्यूटिव रीजनल मैनेजर हूँ, नवीन बंसल हूँ, मोकाट.com।
अबे तू क्या है?
क्या हूँ? एग्जीक्यूटिव रीजनल मैनेजर।
बियर।
क्या मतलब?
बियर है बैंचोद, बियर है तू। और ये बोतल जो है ना तेरी कंपनी है। तुझे लगता है तू ग्लास में जाएगा, बड़ा मजा आएगा, है ना? लेकिन ये देख रहा है, तुझे बोतल छोड़नी नहीं। बियर को ग्लास में जाने के लिए बोतल को छोड़ना पड़ेगा। एक बार तू बोतल से बाहर आ गया, फिर किसी भी ग्लास में जा सकता। तू इस ग्लास में जा सकता,
तेरा नाउ जी।
इसमें भी जा।
अरे तो वाइन ग्लास है भाटी, क्या
तुझे कैसे पता? तू तो बियर है ना बे, हैं? तू कहीं भी जा सकता, समझ रहा? लेकिन बोतल से बाहर निकलना बहुत जरूरी है। बोतल से बाहर निकलने के बाद शायद तू ग्लास आधा भर पाए, नहीं भर, लेकिन नहीं निकलेगा ना तो डेफिनेटली नहीं भर पाएगा। देख, और वैसे भी तेरा काम ना सवाल पूछना नहीं है, तू बियर है, तेरा काम है बहना। यू आर बियर, दिस इज बियर, नॉट ग्लास। In fact, there is no glass.
पर ग्लास तो है एक पार्टी टेबल पर।
No glass.
मैं बियर हूँ भाटी, मैं बियर हूँ और मैं बोतल से बाहर आऊंगा भाटी, मैं बोतल से बाहर
नाश्ता करेगा? क्या खाएगा?
ब्रेड ऑमलेट दे दे,
अंडे तो खत्म हो गए।
ब्रेड जैम दे दे,
कौन सा जैम? मिक्स फ्रूट के मैंगो?
मिक्स फ्रूट दे दे,
मिक्स फ्रूट तो लास्ट हफ्ते ही खत्म हो गया।
मैंगो दे दे यार,
मैंगो तो लाया ही नहीं था ना।
ब्रेड टोस्ट करके दे दे मेरे को,
टोस्टर तो कब का खराब पड़ा है।
एक कप चाय बना दे मेरे भाई।
यार सारे दूध का तो मैंने दही जमा दिया।
तू क्या खा रहा है?
दही।
मेरे को नहीं खाना, मैं सीधा लंच कर लूँगा।
हाँ? अरे ब्रेकफास्ट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट मील ऑफ द डे। तेरी बैटरी डाउन हो जाएगी। तेरी मम्मी मुझे
भाटी, आप सही कह रहे थे।
क्या?
मैं बियर हूँ भाटी और मैं बोतल से बाहर आऊंगा। I will resign. I will resign.
This decision will change your life. चला बियर दिलाता हूँ। एक बियर देना यार इसको।
भाटी सुनो ना। भाटी
देख मेरी बात सुन। तू जो डिसीजन अभी ले रहा है ना, ये डिसीजन तेरा फ्यूचर बदलेगा। You know what I mean?
नहीं, समझे नहीं। I will resign right now. I'll call him right now. I'll
बेटा,
resign
4 बज
right
रहे हैं।
now.
पागल हो गया
I
क्या?
give a fuck.
नवीन मेरी बात सुन।
I'll call
ओए,
him right now.
नहीं नहीं नहीं।
भाटी
नवीन मेरी बात सुनना यार।
अरे मैं पियर हूँ भाटी, मेरे को बहने दो।
इतना मत बह मेरे भाई, मेरी बात सुन ले।
यार,
मेरी बात सुन। वो नोटिस पीरियड देना होगा।
मैं डरता हूँ क्या? मैं डरपोक हूँ क्या?
मैंने कब कहा तू डरपोक
I'll
है?
show it to you यार. I'll prove it to you. अभी दिखाता हूँ।
नवीन listen, this is a very odd hour right now.
आपको लग रहा है मैं बोतल से बाहर नहीं आ सकता? अरे मैं बियर हूँ, मैं बहूंगा।
मेरी बात नवीन।
रजत, so sorry I'm calling you at this hour. आपसे एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात करनी थी। रजत, आप चूती हैं और आपका डिपार्टमेंट, इनफैक्ट आपकी सारी कंपनी चूतिया है रजत। So you and your company are fired from my life. Good night, जय हिंद, and fuck you, fuck you.
Imagine sending your boss that. Say, 2 weeks notice.
Really? Are you from my?
चल ओए नवीन।
I am. अरे
Is that his boss?
Yeah.
हाँ चाटी बोल। बट नास्कॉम कॉन्क्लेव के रिजल्ट तो अगले हफ्ते आने वाले थे ना? कौन अखिल? अच्छा वो हॉस्टल 4 वाला, वो नास्कॉम में है? ओके, तो फिर क्या कहा उसने? क्या बात कर रहा है यार? तू श्योर है? पक्का? भाई मेरा बी प्लान सेलेक्ट होने वाला है। क्या किस्मत है यार। तू सही कह रहा है। थैंक्स 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 यार। चल फिर मैं बाकी को भी बता देता हूँ। अबे नहीं नहीं यार, स्टेटस थोड़ी डालूंगा, अभी ऑफिशियल तो होने दे। चल ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। ओके चल, मैं तेरे को शाम को बात करता हूँ। ओके चल ठीक है, बाय बाय बाय।
नवीन, यू आर सो इररिस्पॉन्सिबल मैन। तेरे कमोड के पीछे पड़ा था ये। क्या करूं?
एक काम कर मंडल, अब इसको ना कचरे में फेंक।
Hey, that TVF got some fire shows though.
What
Also have their own.
TVF, is that like an actual channel?
It's like a YouTube channel, and they also have their own app where they upload their content.
जोशी सर कह रहे थे चलेंगे। उनका हुआ क्या ना, उसने इंडिविजुअल कार्ड भेजा था।
लेकिन जोशी सर तो अपनी फैमिली के साथ। मैं पूछ रहा हूँ मेरे बारे में, जोशी जी क्या बोल रहे हैं। नहीं, आप बोल रहे थे ना कि
अच्छा, अरे जोशी सर क्या कहेंगे, मतलब पूरा डिपार्टमेंट कहता है कि किसी का हो ना हो आपका प्रमोशन तो पक्का है, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है।
चलो मैं निकलता हूँ, काम है अभी।
अरे चुंगम तो लो ना।
अरे नहीं, आप खाओ।
अरे मिंट वाली है।
अरे नहीं, खाओ।
चलिए ठीक है,
चलो
मैं अभी 2 घंटे में निकलता हूँ, आराम कर लूँ, बहुत काम है आज।
चलो ठीक।
अच्छा, मिठाई कचौड़ी याद रखिएगा कल के लिए, और भाभी जी को नमस्ते कहिएगा। ऐसा बंदा देखा आपने? बहुत सही। एक मिनट, सिगरेट।
Don't give me numbers, yaar. Give me graphs and pie charts. You, give me the graphs on this by tomorrow.
अरे बट आई एम फ्रॉम लीगल।
Objection overruled. Next.
सर, all you sales interns are waiting for their induction.
Assemble them in conference room.
मगर सर उस रूम का तो एसी खराब चल रहा है, बहुत गर्मी है।
Good. It's the first day. They need to feel the heat.
सर मगर आपका हेयर लॉस का अपॉइंटमेंट।
Let's give a big round of applause for Chacha. तो तुम लोग कंपनी के फ्यूचर सेल्स टीम हो, and you guys will be dealing with the client directly. Are you guys excited?
Yes sir.
Okay. So guys, let me tell you, क्लाइंट को पटाना एक ऐसी लड़की को पटाने जैसा होता है जिसके पीछे शहर के सारे लड़के पड़े। एक ऐसी लड़की जो ना तुमसे मिलना चाहती है, जो ना तुमसे फोन पे बात करना चाहती है, in fact she doesn't even know you. Okay.
सर, नस काटने की धमकी दूंगा सर।
Yeah, maybe as a last resort to meet the targets. But पहले क्या करो? You will never give up. You will never quit. You have to treat your client like your girlfriend. Show them your loyalty. Take them out for coffee. Call them thrice a day. Remember their birthdays. You should
never quit.
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 You
I
should.
Oh, I remember
Guys.
this. Yeah. No, I just remember the scene. I watched this like a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Wait, what did he just say? I didn't hear.
I quit.
Guys. I quit. You should.
Wait.
पक्की न्यूज़ है ना लेकिन।
अरे हाँ, वो नास्कॉम में ही काम करता है यार अखिल। हॉस्टल 4 में था वो।
हॉस्टल 4 के बंदे बहुत अच्छे होते हैं यार, वेरी हेल्पफुल। वो लास्ट ईयर रुचि के पापा को थप्पड़ मारा था ना, तो हॉस्टल 4 के जीसेक नहीं बेल कराई थी।
नहीं लिया है। बेबी कॉर्न घंटे में आ जाऊंगा मैं। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। क्या भाव चल रहे हैं सब्जियों के यार। बेबी कॉर्न पता कितने का आ रहा है? 100 रुपए का 100 ग्राम, 1000 रुपए किलो। पैसे चाहिए यार लाइफ में। क्या बोलते रहते बॉम्बे में सिर्फ रियल एस्टेट महंगा है, रियल एस्टेट महंगा है। एप्पल मत खाओ
जी, तो मैंने जॉब छोड़ दी।
30 रुपए का स्टिकर लगा के 50 रुपए में बेच रहे हैं। क्या छोड़ दिया? क्या बोल रहा है?
मैंने जॉब छोड़ दी कल रात।
क्यों? और ब्राजील?
किसी और को भेज रहे हैं।
अब क्या सोच रहा है? नई जॉब क्या?
अबे नहीं यार, हमारा आइडिया कॉन्क्लेव में सिलेक्ट होने वाला है यार। अब सीधा स्टार्टअप करते हैं ना। 3rd ईयर से साला सिर्फ बातें कर रहे हैं।
नवीन अपनी बात हुई थी यार।
क्या बात हुई थी?
अरे तू 1.5 साल बाद ब्राजील से आएगा, तब तक योगी यहाँ पे अपने कॉन्टैक्ट्स बनाएंगे।
अरे यार वो तो अभी।
और मैं भी सौम्या के साथ सेटल होना है यार। समझने की कोशिश करो, अभी जॉब नहीं छोड़ सकता यार मैं। तो अब जाके कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है मेरी कंपनी में। पीपल आर रियलाइजिंग माय पोटेंशियल। आई एम अ वैल्यूएबल एम्प्लॉय टू द कंपनी यार। जॉब नहीं छूटेगा ना।
अरे देख मेरी बात सुन ना, यहाँ हीरा नंदानी में सिलिकॉन वैली खड़ी हो रही है यार, और तू अभी भी पाइथन पे कोड बना रहा है यार। अभी मौका है, दिस इज अ टाइम, हमें अभी करना चाहिए
You get that reference?
और तू बिल्कुल टेंशन।
No, I was gonna say if you got that reference, but I didn't either. Something about Python and shit.
कि तेरी सैलरी मिले तुझे, चाहे हम लोग फ्री में काम करें। ये तो सारा काम ही टेक एंड का है यार। तू नहीं होगा तो हम लोग कैसे मैनेज करेंगे यार?
See, all he is trying to say is that अगर हम लोग को स्टड एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना है ना, और हम चाहते हैं कि हमारी कंपनी एप्पल जितनी बड़ी हो, then he needs to be Steve Jobs, you need to be Steve Wozniak, and I need to be Sean Parker.
Sean Parker को खुद पता है।
NP। एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने के लिए स्पेलिंग नहीं यार, स्पिरिट चाहिए यार।
क्या बात
मैं
कर रहा है?
कैसे समझाऊं यार नवीन अब जाके मेरी लाइफ में कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है इतनी मुश्किल से अप्रेजल मिल रहा है इवैल्यूएशन में 5 में से 5 मिल रहे हैं नवीन
अरे यार वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ यार, दैट्स द लिमिट ऑफ योर जॉब। 5 में से 5 ही मिल रहे हैं ना, उससे ज्यादा तो नहीं मिल रहे हैं ना। पूरी लाइफ के 5 में से 5 में ही निकालेगा क्या? अच्छा देख, मैं समझाता हूँ। तू क्या है? तू क्या है?
मैं क्या हूँ मैं जीतू हूँ शादीशुदा आदमी हूँ और क्या हूँ
नहीं नहीं, तू है क्या? तू क्या है?
तेरा दिमाग सही है नवीन
तू तू कॉफी है।
क्या
तू कॉफी है बहनचोद। तू कॉफी है और ये कप तेरी कंपनी है। अब तुझे लगता है इस ग्लास में जाके मजा आएगा, लेकिन तू कप से बाहर नहीं आना चाहता। अब अगर तुझे ग्लास में जाना है तो तुझे कप से बाहर आना पड़ेगा।
आराम से क्या क्या बोलना चाह रहा है कुछ समझ में नहीं आ
मैं कह
रहा
रहा हूँ देख, अगर अब एक बार तू बाहर आ गया तो तू इस ग्लास में जा सकता है। तू इस ग्लास में जा सकता है। तू इस अब तुझे लगेगा तो शुगर बोल है और मैं तो कॉफी हूँ, मैं इस ग्लास में कैसे जा सकता हूँ? लगेगा? लेकिन तुझे कैसे पता? तू तो कॉफी
क्या कर रहा नवीन
सॉरी
क्या कर रहा है यार
He was trying to be like the
पूरा
other guy.
फोन
Yeah, that's me though. Like I feel like when I be like something happens and I be trying to explain it later on.
देख, मैं ये कह रहा था कि
जो भी कहना है किसी और को कहना क्या जॉब छोड़ के बैठ गया है क्या स्टीव जॉब समझ रहे हो क्या खुद को
अरे भाई मैं सिर्फ ये
पहले तू खुद
So
सुधर
hold
भाई
on, I got a better
ठीक
reference.
है
Hold on.
फिर बैठ
That's
के ढंग
me.
से बात
Like you know when you have like good as ideas in your head, but then like when you actually like I don't know do some of them like and then they just turn out what like
Yeah. Like you have a good idea, and then when you actually do it, it just doesn't come out the way how you thought it was going to come out.
yeah.
क्या कह रहा है?
अरे आंवले लेने हैं मेरे को
You
यार
just gotta go on. Sure.
अरे जीतू भाई वाह 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 मुबारक हो मुबारक सुपर नोटिस बोर्ड देख के इतनी खुशी हुई कि मैंने प्रिंट आउट के साथ सेल्फी खींच ली
Like, you see how all those signs in the in the company it says like no smoking is dangerous or like you're a valuable employee to the company, right? It's almost like I don't know if the writer did this like show like realistic like how like real life is pretty much like well like even though like there's signs or like or on the back of like cigarette box and shit smoking is injurious to health but like they're still like handing them out same thing with alcohol and shit.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of
Yeah,
another example of that in real life.
Hmm?
I'm trying to think of another example of that in real life, like how you're saying.
like no like alcohol drugs like it's almost like pretty much yeah sure.
Yeah, but they're all still legalized.
बड़ी पोस्ट बड़ी सैलरी बड़े काम भाभी जी को बताया कि नहीं
नहीं घर जाके बताऊंगा
हाँ आज रात को तो जलवे में होंगे हैं जीतू भाई लेकिन एक बात बोलूं आपने फोड़ा है अब आपकी तो लाइफ बन गई अगले 5 साल में आप प्रिंसिपल लेवल 10 साल में एसोसिएट डिवीजन हेड और 15 साल में तो आप जोशी सर की जगह ले लोगे बता रहा हूँ मैं आपको सही है जोशी सर आपकी तारीफ कर रहा था अभी मैं नहीं सच में जोशी सर च्युइंगम लेंगे हाँ च्युइंगम
नहीं मैं निकलना ही काम
अरे एडवांस मिंट वाली लाओ आपके लिए ले लो
अरे विनीत जी मिनट हो एडवांस मिनट हो नहीं खाने में बोल रहा हूँ ना आपको मैं निकलता हूँ काम में
चलिए ठीक है आज से तो नया काम शुरू हो रहा है वैसे भी मैं कह रहा हूँ शाम को मिलते हैं पांडे जी की दुकान पे मिठाई का चोड़ी के लिए 6 बजे
अच्छा ठीक है मैं देख के बताता हूँ विनीत
अरे देखना है नहीं पक्का समझ रहे हो आप क्या बोलते हो
Would you ever want to work in a job like this?
Probably if I'm like high all the time. But like probably for like a while if the bread is good, but I'll probably get tired of it eventually. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I would not want to work in a job like this where you just sit in, what is this, a cubicle? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, cubicle. But like I know for a fact, even you, I know for a fact you would like you wouldn't want to do it at all. But like
Me neither. Yeah, I know. Just thinking about it, that shit is just like, that's like torture. Like, I remember when I used to work at, my first job was at Wendy's, and like first, I feel like whenever most people get their first job or like just get a new job at first, like the bullshit that everybody else complains about, like you don't really, it doesn't really affect you because you just started working there. Like when I first started working at Wendy's, like I was completely fine with it and I was okay, and I was like, kind of excited in a way because I was learning new stuff, and then but then after like a few months of working there, it did like I worked there for like probably like a year in total, and then after a few months of working there, it just got depressing because I was doing the same thing over and over and over and over, the same repetitive action over and over again. And I literally got depressed, and I couldn't work there anymore, so I just had to quit. So I ended up quitting there and then transferring to Kroger's. And then this looks like some shit like that. You just come there every day and just do the same shit over.
Unless it's like something that you generally enjoy, but like nah.
Yeah, it. Yeah, I mean, if it was something like I was going in the cubicle and then maybe like working on, yeah, like you
Editing
said,
or some
yeah,
shit.
if I was
Yeah.
editing, yeah, that would be, I would enjoy that. But yeah,
This basically the amount of people that has like potential and they probably just to like
you
not
said
even
what?
get the amount of people that has potential they're not even like probably even using their like the amount of when they full potential like they could have been like they're probably working in some job like this and they could have been who knows like if they really pursued some other shit or like
Yeah, I feel like sometimes in some situations too, like if something doesn't work out for you, maybe like it was for the best. Like maybe if like before when I was younger, I wanted to be a basketball player like so bad, but then I'm 5'10", so it's like it doesn't matter how good I am, I'm not making it into the NBA at 5'10". I don't think there's any NBA players that are below 6 foot.
like I used to say the same shit about acting like oh if you're short you can't really but I feel like I mean for basketball it might be different but like because athlete and shit but like I feel like at the end of the day it's like mentality and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I think for acting, like I feel like you could be almost anybody and get through it acting. Like you obviously you have to have like talent for it, but
Yeah.
but with basketball, like yeah, not only do you have to have talent, but you have to be tall. Like because like for example in LS3, like there's like a I think the last year when I was trying to try out, there was other people like this one guy named Matthew, and there was other people that made it on the team because they were tall. Like they were, I was way better than them. Like every time I played them in like 1v1s or 2v2s or anything, like I would always just outperform them. Or like whenever we went to the tryouts, I literally outperformed them, and they somehow made the team over me. And then whenever they actually went to games and stuff, they were just benched the entire season, and they didn't get to play at all. They only made the team because they were tall. But which was kind of funny. But yeah, whenever shit like that happens, it just like opens my eyes to like different things to try doing. Like whenever I got out of my relationship, and then I started like realizing like different things that I was interested in doing, and I started already. Me and my friends from like middle school always used to say, by the time we graduate high school, we'd be rich for something, and we'd be like, we don't know what we're gonna be rich for, but we're just gonna be rich or famous or some shit.
Yeah, I should say the same shit.
We should have kept going.
One day, bro. One day for real, for sure.
Hopefully. Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes like I don't even be doing anything to work towards it. Sometimes I just be chilling.
Arey, I just got back. These PR guys really suck the life out of you.
Rajat, can I come in?
Yeah, how would I know it'll take till 7? Rajesh?
You know what's crazy? That every day, bro. From the moment I wake up, right?
Mhm.
Literally every day, bro. From the moment I wake up for like for the past like few months, every day, the first thing on my head, I gotta work on my script. But I don't know how like
You said you have to
instead I
wake up
just
at what?
every day I wake up in my head right away. I'm thinking about my script, like finishing my script, at least writing like a page or some shit, right?
Do you ever
But
do it?
like no, because I feel like so back then, like when I first started on it, right? I did it continuously for like I think like a month, but then I like work and like schoolwork and shit, so I kind of had to stop.
Mhm.
And that's what like as soon as you stop, bro, as soon as you break that cycle, then it's like yeah, then it's hard to get back to it.
Yeah, I feel you. And then there's times where like I wanna like similarly like I would want to work on something, but like other stuff like takes up my time, like schoolwork or like going to work or just going out fixing stuff or doing like all the personal stuff. And then sometimes I do get time to do the thing that I want to work on, but by the time that comes around, it's like I'm just so exhausted from everything else that I just want to like do something else that's relaxing, like just play video games or something, or just I don't know, watch Netflix or something. And then I
Yeah,
just end
that
up not
zone
doing
is just not there. Like to be in like that creative mindset, like just to be in that zone, it's not. It's just
it.
not.
Yeah. Wait, do you think like let's just say let's just say you finished that script or whatever, and then you turned it into like a little short film or something, uploaded it to YouTube, and then you saw success with it, and that people wanted you to make more, and then that video got like I don't know, like over 5 million views, and or like maybe like 20 million views, and people wanted you to make more. Do you think you'd be like more motivated to keep doing it?
Well, that was never the idea. The idea was to always like finish this script, and then before even like thinking about making it a film, at least do another 3 scripts.
Oh,
That was the whole like. I want to have at least 4 scripts, so that way like I want to keep on evolving my shit. So like, and then like after I do 4 scripts, I might even like look at the first script I did way differently. That after doing it, after like writing 4 different scripts, I feel like I'll have a way better perspective, way different view, and then I'll probably look at back at the first one and then fix like so much shit, and then like whichever script I think is probably the best, then I'll probably like start working on that as a film.
oh, that's a good idea then. It's kind of like whenever I
Oh,
make. It's kind of like whenever I make music. Like sometimes instead of like just making a song and just instantly uploading it, I would make a song,
mhm.
and then after that, like I'd make like a few songs, and then after I would look through them and then see which one is the best, and then upload it. And then whenever I upload that one, instead of just sometimes I don't even upload the other ones that I make. I would just like put them to the side for another time, and then I'll make another one, and I'll try to like improve in certain areas that I felt like I didn't do as good as in the last song, or I'll just try to change up entirely and make like a different genre or some shit. But yeah, I understand what you said.
You're
Huh?
constantly improving. No, we just gotta constantly improve. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
How many drinks did you have that night?
I'm really sorry, Rajat. I'm really embarrassed about जो भी हुआ. But I sincerely apologize for the things that I said. Obviously, I didn't mean any of that.
It's okay. हो जाता है यार. We've been working together for 3 years now. It's okay. Don't stress about it. Chill.
Thank you. I brought my resignation. I just thought officially I was fingers crossed.
Wow, full-time startup. Wow. तब तो you must have thought about
Wait, are they talking about a
angel
startup company?
investors के liquidity preferences.
Wait, what? I kind of
ESOP
missed it.
pool
Like I know they're
allocation
talking
के
about a
बारे में भी
startup company,
सोचा
but
होगा
like, what
तूने,
is their startup company for? If they mention it.
Yeah, it's in its initial stages of business. So he has an idea and everything, and then I think it's finally getting fun. Wait, Conrad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear.
It's finally getting funded, and then he quit his job, and then now he's trying to get his, I think, 2 other friends that are also part of like the thing that they have going on,
Hmm.
and I'm not gonna reveal like more for you because I feel like you're gonna see what the idea is and shit.
Wait. When someone gets their idea funded for a startup company, it's like funded by like who? Like, is it by?
They explore like later on. Like I'll say like you'll see rather than me telling you.
You know, Rahul Sharma was my batchmate in college. Rahul Sharma, the co-founder of Micromax, भाई.
Oh, of course. उनके बारे में तो बहुत पढ़ा है मैंने really.
Of course. You are the entrepreneur. वो ऐसे ही शुरू किया था उसने startup से. Look where he is today. Last year his company was valued at more than $1 billion.
$1 billion. I know.
हर्षित कोठारी के बारे में सुना है? वो भी मेरा बैचमेट था.
Harshit.
No?
No.
Anyway, even he.
Harshit.
Oh, I thought you said horseshit.
No?
No.
Anyway, even he began with a startup like this.
Okay.
क्या नाम था उसका? Anyway. Unfortunately, it was a good idea, but it didn't do so well. He had to return to his job in a couple of years. Okay. और भी लोग थे मेरे बैच में. मनोज अग्रवाल, उसका भाई विशाल अग्रवाल, सौरभ भाई, आर.के. पै, कृष्णमूर्ति. इनका नाम सुना है कभी?
Saurabh bhai. I don't think so.
Of course, you're in the big league now. You're going to win a prestigious competition. ये competition हर साल होता है.
ये हाँ पिछले 7-8 साल से हो रहा है रजत.
Wow, 7-8 साल. So how many of the previous winners have made it big?
Previous winners. I don't know actually. That's something.
इस देश के ग्रेजुएट्स जब भी अपनी 9 to 5 जॉब से बोर होने लगते हैं ना, तो बाहर निकलने के लिए उन्हें सिर्फ 3 रास्ते सोचते हैं. MBA, IAS, या फिर स्टार्टअप. बाहर जाकर देखो नवीन, 3 में से 2 कैबिन में सब स्टार्टअप फाउंडर ही बैठे हैं. नहीं. Do you really think your idea is 1 in a million? देखो, तुम्हें लगता है कि ये तुम्हारा पैशन है और इसलिए तुम ये नौकरी छोड़ रहे हो, लेकिन ये तुम्हारा पैशन नहीं है नवी। अगर ये तुम्हारा पैशन होता तुम ये नौकरी कब की छोड़ चुके होते। तुम ब्राजील प्रोजेक्ट के रिजेक्शन की वेट नहीं कर रहे होते।
No, I don't. I think
Beijing. We're beginning our expansion there 6 months ahead of schedule. Appointment within a week. We need someone smart over there, like you. You have to leave for your visa appointment in Delhi in, the next 20 minutes.
I don't know if I ever told you, so there was this job that I was working at, right? So when I was leaving there, like I put in my 2 weeks, and then like at the end, they tried, because the owner, he knew like I'm already getting my associate and like shit, so he tried offering me like a manager of a spot in like Long Island.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, so pretty much that meant like I would have had to work like 7 full days, and like I would have had to drop out of college, and it's just not really, wasn't really a smart choice.
Yeah, wait,
I didn't
do you know
really
how much they were gonna pay you?
I think that he told me I was gonna have a percentage in the sales within the year, and I was also gonna get like a promotion every 6 months, and then I don't know. He made it sound good, but
I don't be trusting like higher
yeah.
ups in companies whenever they say stuff about like 6 months raises and shit and all that. I don't like especially as of this job. I don't be trusting anything that anybody says. Like I had people from other stores and companies offer me jobs and stuff and say they'll pay me more, but I'm not trusting anybody. I'm just gonna stay in school and then graduate and get a job. Because if you graduate from college, you go to college for like 2 to 4 years, you get a degree, you're more than likely gonna get a job for what you went for. But like if you stay with there's certain companies like you could work your ass off for them for like 3 years and you probably won't get anything out of it. Whereas if you go to
That's
college
like
for 3 years, you most likely will get something out of it. Especially if you have like a very like specific major like in the medical field or a lawyer or some shit like that. But with that a job, nah.
that's a fact. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just gonna be working their ass. Yeah.
Because I know my job, they said when I first started working there, they said about I was gonna get a promotion every 6 months and then like get a 50-cent raise, but I only got a 50-cent raise literally this February. And besides that, like I think I only got a 20-cent raise before that. And there was a raise where they raised the minimum wage, but that wasn't really like by Kroger. That was like just the entirety of Houston, Texas. The minimum wage changed, but besides that, I only got a 20-cent raise and a 50-cent raise recently. But that's pretty much it, and they haven't stuck to any of the word. So yeah, that was a good decision though.
That night when you called me, you did not make a choice. You were simply reacting to a rejection. Now is the real choice. Think about it, Naveen. One in hand is obviously better than one not so sure in the bush. No?
सही है बॉस। नवीन की प्रमोशन नहीं हुआ तो उसने जॉब छोड़ दी, तेरी ये प्रमोशन हो रही है तो तू जॉब छोड़ने की सोच रहा है। ब्रेन इज अ मिस्ट्री यार।
क्या कुछ मंगाना है?
क्या ऑर्डर करेगा?
चिली बेबी कॉर्न मंगाते हैं।
1000 रुपए किलो। भैया जॉब छोड़ने वाले बेबी कॉर्न नहीं खाते।
भैया मुझे बोला गया पैसे वैसे आएंगे, ठीक है, सैलरी मिलेगी, इसलिए मैं बेबी कॉर्न ऑर्डर कर रहा हूँ।
चलो नवीन के लिए भी कुछ ऑर्डर करते हैं।
कर दो, रास्ते में होगा।
नवीन नहीं आ पाएगा।
मंडल है कहाँ ये?
एक्चुअली उसी ने मुझे यहाँ आने के लिए रिक्वेस्ट किया। उसे अर्जेंटली निकलना पड़ा।
बट कहाँ?
एयरपोर्ट ले लो बॉस। इट वॉज अ वेरी टफ डिसीजन फॉर हिम। बहुत दुखी था, रो भी रहा था।
क्या बोल रहा है? रो रहा था?
अरे मतलब फोन पर थोड़ी पता चलता है ना, और उसका गला ऐसे भरा भरा लग रहा था।
बट उसने हमें क्यों नहीं फोन किया?
जल्दी में था ना, तो बेस्ट फ्रेंड को कॉल कर दिया। तुम लोगों को फेस करने में उसे बुरा लग रहा होगा। He must be feeling very guilty.
थोड़ा जल्दी चला लीजिए भैया, ऐसे तो फ्लाइट मिस हो जाएगी मेरी।
सर आप तो देख ही रहे ना कितना ट्रैफिक है यहाँ पे।
You recognize him? It's the guy from PK.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, he's from PK.
He's the alien?
Yeah, he's the alien.
Oh, he put on weight.
Yeah, he did. That was for a different role. Yeah, he was a wrestler.
I have that book.
Father, you have that book?
Yeah.
Do you read it?
Yeah, I read it like a long time ago.
अरे नहीं
I
उठाएगा।
don't think I finished it, but
अभी
I
तो
read
चेक इन भी कर लिया होगा।
a lot of it. Like
परसों दिल्ली से आएगा तब बातें कर
a
लेना।
long time ago.
अरे cheer up guys, trust me he loves you। हमेशा तुम दोनों के बारे में बातें करता था। Excuse me, our picture? पियो।
Why are these niggas just staring?
अरे योगी आपने जॉब छोड़ दिया, आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा?
अरे वो तो कल वापस चला जाऊंगा, बोल दूंगा हार्मोनल प्रॉब्लम हो गया था, पहले भी कर चुका हूँ। और तेरे फोन का क्या हाल है? कॉफी गिर गया था ना उस पे।
अरे फोन छोड़ो, पैर जला दिया उसने यार, लाल लाल हो गया है। सौम्या से छुप छुप के बर्नर लगानी पड़ रही है।
आज बियर से समझा, गिर भी गया तो जलेगा नहीं।
अरे आ गया तू, पता था मुझे तू जरूर आएगा। साला ये भोसड़ी वाला तब से बातें ऐसे कर रहा है जैसे कि तू मर गया हो।
तेरी फ्लाइट छूट गई?
छूटी नहीं यार, छोड़ गया हूँ।
एयरपोर्ट पे बाहर नहीं है क्या?
तो बियर के लिए बीजिंग छोड़ूंगा क्या? स्टार्टअप के लिए आऊंगा भाई।
लोड मत ले, तू बैठ जा। वेटर भाई एक ग्लास ले आओ।
क्या हो गया था नवीन?
कुछ नहीं यार, वो रजत ने पूछा कि तू श्योर है तेरा आइडिया 1 इन अ मिलियन? तो बस मैं श्योर नहीं था।
अब श्योर हो गया तुम?
नहीं अभी भी श्योर नहीं हूँ, बट फिर लगा यार जॉब छोड़ के ट्राई करेंगे तो शायद सक्सेसफुल होंगे, शायद नहीं होंगे, बट नहीं ट्राई करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली सक्सेसफुल नहीं होंगे। तो बेसिकली बात का तात्पर्य ये है कि हम सब बियर हैं एक्चुअली।
अरे भाई सब लोग अपने अपने फोन छुपा लो।
अबे छोड़ यार, बॉटल
बात
सब
का
लगा दो पहले। अरे लेकिन मेरा ग्लास ही नहीं आई होगी, ये पकड़ तो आपके भी होगी।
अरे हम पिक्चर से ही पियेंगे।
ओह आजा बेटा, यस अरे एक सेकंड
तो कल क्विट कर रहा है फिर तू जॉब?
हाँ जाडी बोल।
नहीं मतलब कल तो नहीं, अभी तो एक बार सौम्या से बात करनी है इस बारे में।
तो शादी क्यों की है? सेक्स करने के लिए कोई अरेंज मैरिज कंपलसरी थोड़ी होती है।
नहीं यार योगी, सेक्स के लिए थोड़ी है, सौम्या का स्वभाव भी अच्छा है, वो तो
स्वभाव।
क्या हुआ?
चाटी का फोन था यार, वकील की इन्फॉर्मेशन गलत थी, हम लोगों का नाम नहीं है विनर्स लिस्ट में।
पता था मेरे को, ये हॉस्टल 4 के लौंडे ना साले सबसे धोखेबाज है। पैंचो तो रात भर ब्रेड पोच खाते थे और मेरे अकाउंट में लिखवाते थे। ये हॉस्टल
यार एक मिनट, मेरी सैलरी का क्या होगा यार?
Yeah. Well, you could always start over. No.
Wait, what did you say?
You could always do Uber Eats.
Wait, what are you talking? Uber.
What do you think? What do you think of the whole concept.
I like it. I'm interested in it. I used to be like, I mean, I still am interested in like business and shit, but as you know, I'm more into the medical field now. But business still interests me, and just to like talk about hear the stuff that they were talking about too was kind of fascinating. Especially like whenever they made some like when they said the stuff about like, oh, you're the beer and you're in the glass, but you're trying to get out the glass. It was kind of like that I guess I don't know how to say it. Is that a reference or whatever, or like is that or comparison? That comparison was kind of like weird, but it was like understandable, and it was like it made sense, and then like overall like
Nice analogy, yeah.
yeah, overall with him like when with that nigga like when he had a he was having second thoughts on like giving up on the startup company or whatever, but then and then when he finally came back to his friends, and then he was like, they won't truly know if it's worth a try if they don't give it a try, because then if they don't stick to it, then it's just gonna be a waste of time if they don't do it. So yeah, that's just like I don't know, that's motivating to a lot of people and to me too. So I know, like I always knew this, but like that's just like a hard reminder to like to let people know to always chase your dreams and stuff. And like just because something you're unsure of something doesn't mean that you should just give up on it. Like you could always continue with it, because the biggest risk in life is not taking any risk. And yeah.
Alright guys, hopefully you guys could take this away from the video. If you guys want us to continue reacting to the series, and hopefully TVF does not mind this you actually fuck with TVF heavy, but they have other series as well. That they have one on the stand up, and then they have this other ones that are really great. There's this adventure one, but yeah, they have great shows. Shout out to TVF, and if you guys want us to continue reacting or anything else, just let us know in the comments, like the video, and subscribe.
The neighbors said my shit too loud, but fuck it, turn it up. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down, now turn it up. Look my wrist, that's a milli, whoa. Now she won't even let me go. Bitch, I'ma let you go, you is just another hoe. I've been all alone on this fucking narrow road. You gon' leave me alone, fix me up and there you go. Don't come back, I meant it, don't come back. My heart, it feels attacked, like tell me what's